I did a builder summit not long ago and sat down with some other real estate agents, as well as talked to a builder we're presently working with that I'm going to have come on the show, Meritage Homes. They do a lot of entry-level single-family home construction out in some of the suburbs around Tampa Bay. But I did this panel recently, and I found it kind of interesting because you see that, market shares for single-family home construction are growing. To help you understand it, the fourth quarter index from the Home Building Geography Index, single-family home construction ended the year with growth as a shortage of existing single-family homes continues to increase for newly built homes. So you saw 16% increase in large metro core counties, 24% in large metro suburban, 9% in large metro outlying counties, 29% in small metro core counties. Basically, all the way across the board, you saw market shares of single-family homes increase. More and more people are gravitating to single-family homes, especially in a market where we've been hit with hurricanes. Built to a higher construction standard, they're cheaper on insurance, and they tend to be not as coastal. So they're out in the suburbs, a lot of these communities are, and I feel like we're in the middle of, and I'm hoping that we don't see more storms this year, but just looking at the track record from the last few years, it's like we're in a cycle where these storms keep coming for Tampa Bay, and that is going to push more and more people away from our urban core and our coast and out to the burbs, because people aren't going to want to pay the price to either elevate the home or the flood cost or the damages or just the disruption in life that we all experienced with the last two storms. You're seeing this migration, and home builders are there to pick it up. But people are saying like, well, hey, we continue to hear that there isn't enough inventory and it continues to be a problem. And the reality is this is a 15-year created problem that most people don't understand, because during the Great Recession, all of the major home builders massively produced to the point where they probably overproduced homes. And then when the Great Recession hit, they all got hammered. And because of how bad they got hammered, that lingering hangover, right? We've all had something go bad that causes us to change the way that we do things or change our decision making. And builders still haven't gotten back to the pace of new home creation that they were pre-Great Recession. We're still not delivering enough new home product to make up for the 15 years of underproducing it. So you see these numbers rising, and it's something that will probably happen for a long time because the builders massively changed their models. They took way less risk. They built way less. They had way less inventory, and they just slowed down nationally. Now, of course, there are some builders that bucked the trend and did it differently, but there was a massive change in construction and manufacturing after the Great Recession that we've still not gotten back to producing enough homes to replace all the homes that didn't get produced in the years that the builders scaled back, took less risk, and said, hey, I don't want to create more housing. Now we've got a situation where they're starting to ramp up. They're starting to catch up. We will see inventory rise. We've seen inventory rise on resales in Tampa, but I think a lot of that is not necessarily this phenomenon, but more related to the impacts from the storm that we had and the movement that caused. You had so many people move during COVID here that hadn't been through a hurricane. And then we got hit with two back-to-back ones, and consumer sentiment changed. You had plenty of people that moved here from somewhere else because it looked like sunshine and rainbows, and then it felt like a war zone, so they bounced. So the long-time people that have been here a while, they stayed. They may move out to the burbs. They love this area enough to look past a couple storms. But the people that were still in the honeymoon period moving to Tampa Bay got throttled, both with inconvenience, fear, and cost. And those things caused people to move back to where they came from, to move out to the burbs or move somewhere else. So again, the new construction industry is a go-to right now. There are a lot of consumers looking at new homes for all of those reasons. I think that's going to continue, but it will take a long time before we get to a place to where we say we have built enough new homes. It's just they scaled back so much that we still haven't caught up from all the underproducing of homes post-Great Recession for so many years before builders started to get aggressive again. So